Can we antagonize this piece of shit some more?
Right to
A lorry stuck in the trap.
Chores, shame. Hello, Nish. How are you? Dickhead.
A lorry abandoned by its owner. The smell of
Oh, I don't know why I
this
opened it.
about
I don't care about this. I'm gonna mess around with Kim's motor carriage a bit.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox. The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm. Your fingers waste no time closing around the handle. Clutch disengaged. Release the handle. Clutch drops. Right foot yearns for the familiar touch of the accelerator pedal. You have synced with the machine's mechanical circulation.
How are you, my friend?
The smell of freshly treated leather, the lack of dirt and dust on the dashboard, and a neat little brush in the cup holder. All seem to be whispering, "I'm good, cherished and cared for, in the hands of a tending owner."
Where have you been?
At the bottom of the sea.
Oh boy, what?
So strange. The machine is not on the bottom of the sea at all. It's right in front of you, well kept. Why did it say that?
Also the mod. I'm using so much technology right now. Do I know how to operate this machine?
You feel an uninterrupted connection to the mechanics.
Wait, does it mean I know how to pilot it?
After a while, you realize silence is your only answer. Do what you will with it.
Release the clutch and squeeze it again.
Of course it's only in your head. Of course it is. But it almost feels as if the clutch handle is gently squeezing back.
Release the clutch handle.
The handle is pulled back. Somewhere deep inside the drivetrain, the disc is mated to the flywheel again. In the cabin, you see a set of
Tap on the
steering
fuel
levers.
preheater
As you
gauge.
tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the small blue sector, indicating the engine is cold. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
Now, that's enough fun with the foldable headlights. I know they are mesmerizing. They're also fragile. I'm not going to turn it on for you again.
Aww. You're such a square. We did this already, yeah?
The barbell waits patiently on the...
Let us explore this shithole some more.
Looks like someone tried to reconceptualize their business here.
I don't get it.
Look, the skis and rotor blades both bear the same Slipstream logo. It seems likely that they started out making one, failed to turn a profit, and then pivoted to producing the other.
But the question is, which did they start with and which did they pivot to?
That's a good question.
What a strange leap of imagination, and yet they still failed. How sad.
Reality is ruthless.
Oh man, I hate reality. Can we interact with any more shit here?
Your flashlight, some of the writing. This old fireplace is covered in the whole thing Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow.
Let's start talking to that girl again, maybe. To give us some XP. Or maybe we could buy some dice from her.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
I have more questions about the
Nice.
building. Actually, I have more questions about the
I'm
intercom.
pretty sure it still doesn't work, but sure. What do you want to know?
Oh, sorry about that. Did you know the East Data pinball was once the Whirling?
Yes, I guess so. The arcade is an ancient failure. Before my time. I'm not surprised, however. My advice, don't base your business on a fad. Hypnotism, floriography, trick track, especially pinball.
Shut the hell up, pinball is dope. And you're dumb. You're a nerd.
Sure, I'm good. I hope it clarifies.
Okay, I would like to
things
order a
bit.
die from you.
Of course. Tell me what you have in mind.
Do you know the viral untethered setting? I want to die for that.
Ah, yes. Fortress accident. It's too bad they never finished their game. The Wiro untethered die is a variation of a standard role-playing die. Only, instead of plants, it uses motives of ice and death. And loss, of course.
Ice, death, loss. Sounds like you.
I'm thinking something made from alligator jawbone.
Oh no.
Cast in black resin. The reptile bone is as white as ice and dead as, well, death. For 7 real, I could have it ready in 8 hours.
No.
Maybe you have some other ideas.
Do you have any
for that?
cursed dice?
What do you mean by cursed?
As cursed as this commercial area.
Alright, how about I surprise you? Come back in 8 hours with 7 real, and I'll give you your cursed die.
Alright, still.
Great, see you in 8 hours then. Was there anything else?
How did you become a dice maker?
How did I become one? It was a business decision. I was a regular jeweler at first, but that's an unfocused field with too much competition.
It's so funny that she's talking about not getting into business like it's fads and shit, and she's a dice maker. She's so fucking stupid. Can we shoot her?
Some of my friends were role players. They asked me to make some polyhedral dice out of cobalt. That was my first order. I grew it from there.
And that's the thing, like, imagine someone as a dice maker. How cool does that sound? And she somehow makes it uncool. Do you like role-playing games yourself? The answer is gonna be no.
Not especially. I like working with rare materials and a steady pay. And role players as customers? They're nice people.
Some of those nice people have big bucks to spend on novelty items. She's thankful for the security they provide her.
Alright, fuck off. I guess we'll fuck off because this is your place. But I'll be watching you. Can you do some more shit with this?
A thick layer of coal
Kim, what is this thing?
covers the
Is it a furnace?
Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney. No one has used it in ages. No signs of any recent fire. Only dead rats.
Smear your hands with coal.
A lush layer of coal now covers your skin, sinking into the
Why did I do
wrinkles.
that?
Your hands look ancient. Still, it's good to have this dirt on you. Real men wear coal for makeup.
Oh boy. Can we do anything else with this?
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing both cables are unplugged from the breaker box.
And that's exactly how it should be. What else can we do around here? Can we talk to these annoying idiots somewhere?
I like playing in the dark. Sharpens your nocturnal instincts.
We don't have any points, do we? Yeah. We're semi close to leveling up.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest.
We will not shake our hands at vandalism. Sorry, our hand at
This
vandalism.
coin-operated viewer.
What's
is
a tourist
facing
attraction
south.
doing here?
There was a revitalization project in 49. A design studio tried restoring Martinez to its pre-war glory. It didn't stick.
What happened?
They got as far as the street lamps and that statue on the intersection before something went sour. I suspect it was Evrard's class doing. He muscled them out. It's how it usually goes around here.
Cool, I think organized crime is the best. I'm just gonna say nothing.
The lieutenant.
Oh. It keeps happening that as if you have a thought, it pops up, or like an observation, and then it's actually nothing. Can we admire our mural a bit?
Give me a moment.
You know anything about the secret meeting happening tonight?
What? No. Nobody tells me anything.
Would she understand if they did?
How about any unusual activity taking place after hours, say after 10?
If it ain't my business, I'll keep my nose out of it. Well, I think we'd all be better off if people kept their noses to themselves.
Thanks, I hate it. I wanna live here. This is the coolest room here. It's very small though.
A plaster cast, honestly.
Why can't I do more with this? See, there it is again. I think it's just after an interaction, if you hold down tab, it does that. Yeah, I think that's all there's to it. Why am I still carrying the flashlight, by the way? What is my major malfunction? You shouldn't go in there. Oh, thank God. That would have been really fucked up to just go in there, like look around again.
This door is made of no one.
Let's go.
No one answers.
Let's go.
No one answers.
Let's go.
No one answers.
Let's go.
No one answers, let's go. No one answers, let's go. Sample that. You hear the sound of running water. Someone's washing dishes.
The door is closed again. Nothing to. You hear someone inside, walking from room to room.
You know who lives here? The crypto-fascist. Can we bully this girl more? I mean, she's gonna bully us.
Trying to sneak up.
Apparently, she doesn't. Logic error.
Pigs come to take me out. Trying to snuff me out.
No, why would you even say that?
Then why are you sneaking up on me like that? It's not a good idea to skip. Trying to sneak.
I might just read some case files to waste some time. It's gonna be still an hour. How much does this take? 3 hours, Jesus. We're not gonna have that. How about we buy something here, actually?
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems
What
to be
about all these
taken
viral
up.
things?
Lousy auras there. No, role-playing games are popular among those types. You know, who are into those kind of things. Personally, I don't like it. Not at all. I've heard they turn people into occult enthusiasts.
Oh yeah.
That they have rituals. where they try to summon entities. Highly immoral stuff. You can still buy them, though.
The display rack is this is entirely, completely you.
It is a bestseller for a reason.
Let's read that shit.
The edges of the pages are worn and smudged. A lot of people have read about the Devil Woman's altercations with the Hjelmdal man.
Look at the back cover.
The jacket copy proclaims, "Man from Hjelmdal returns in his most exciting adventure yet. After crashing into a strange jungle, cannibalistic natives abduct his only surviving comrade, Noble Tiribold. Before Man from Hjelmdal can mount a rescue, he is ambushed by a tribe of female warriors and taken to the ancient citadel of Cloud City, where a mysterious and wicked queen rules supreme. Will Man from Hjelmdal be able to escape his dire situation and find his missing friend?"
This is 100% Conan the Barbarian stuff, right? Time to flip through the book.
You open the book to a random page. Man from Hjelmdal, wielding his two Zweihanders, is carving
Zweihanders.
through a sea of savages, his visage fixed in grim determination.
Just drawing with two Zweihanders, that's pretty fucking dope.
His arms whirling like windmills are soaked with the blood of his enemies. Mangled corpses litter the battlefield.
Very Dark Souls meme build.
Good God, this is some retrograde stuff. When was this shit written? You flip to the copyright page. This book was written in 38.
Oh shit, gritty and heroic.
Berserker rage burns in his azure-hued eyes as he brings glory and honor to his long-lost Hjelmdala tribe. From the village of Hjelmdal, the ivory giant roars like an ice bear, and the winds of Gatla howl out his name.
Give me more.
Man from Hjelmdal rides on a gilded griffin, his golden mane billowing in the breeze. Both Zweihanders sheathed on his back. He is off to war. Will he conquer his enemies? Will he conquer himself?
Onward.
The steel muscles of Man from Hjelmdal gleam in the humid jungle air. Yet the man does not sweat. In meditation, his soul drifts in the frigid northlands he calls home.
Holy shit, this is so me. Really get into the book.
A passage reads, "The man from Hjelmdal looks up, his eyes blue as the mountain lakes of his homeland. He rarely speaks, but now his voice booms in the darkened throne room. Do not try to sap my masculine essence, wicked temptress. Son of Hjelmdal will never succumb to your seductive wiles. Thine spells are no match for purity and strength of will. Brothers of Hjelmdal, stand above the vices of flesh, for it is weak and corruptible, yet mine is forged in gore and strife." Queen Lydiana just laughs, a sultry and salacious sound, then says,
I bet the racist lorry driver would love this book.
"I have grand plans for you, Man from Hjelmdal." She gestures her diabolical hand toward an array of potions and unguents. "First, you shall please me. Then lead my armies against the vicious cannibals. Not a muscle moves in the face of the Man from Hjelmdal. Yet inside, there is turmoil. This goes against all he holds sacrosanct. This is beyond primitive."
I kept hoping it would get better, but the writing is terrible and repetitive.
What do you even know about literature? Have you ever read a book in your life?
Of course I have. Excuse me, I know a thing or two about critical analysis and art.
Write a thesis. Man from Hjelmdal is done with you.
Alright. I'm done with Man from Hjelmdal. I was done with him before he was done with me. I win.
Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels featuring the supposedly stalwart Vespertine detective, Dick Mullen.
Storekeep, what's all this crime fiction?
Oh, crime, robberies, murders, even sexual crimes. We're fortunate to have Dick Mullen and his stories to sort all that out. You're a police officer, apparently. You should buy all of these. They really do teach a person how to be a proper detective.
Do they now?
Sex crimes did pique your interest,
Oh,
but
no.
still, this Dick Mullen person only gets your pleasure centers down.
Oh, we'll buy it.
Of course. Such
How are we doing with this now? 30 minutes, that's pretty good.